I am venturing into Rendlesham Forest with my friend Josh Jones to meet with 3 UFO experts.
November 1979, that's when I first came down here.
Yeah.
And investigated UFOs that were coming over the forest then in 1979. And I've been coming down here ever since. Every single day, every single night, year after year.
You come down here every single day?
Yeah, have been.
Wow.
In the past, yeah, not
until just recently.
We have in the past walked for about 4:30 in the morning. We've experienced some really fantastic orbs, ports of stones, haven't we, Brenda?
Yeah.
Which have fallen from nowhere, and yes, some fantastic things we've seen down here and recorded, and also took that film on December the 27th, 2000, which is on the internet, and it's one of the strangest things I've ever seen down here.
So it definitely did not stop at 1980.
Oh, it's long before that.
Long before that,
even start in 1980. No, God, it was 76 there was UFOs over the forest, 73 there was UFOs over the forest. It certainly didn't start in 1980. No, it was long before that.
So how long have you yourself been walking?
I've been coming down here with Brenda for 10, 11 years, Brenda, haven't we?
Sorry, what?
10, 11 years we've been coming down now together? Must
since
be.
2011.
I hadn't seen anything until I came down with Brenda. Yeah, I really wanted to. I mean, when I went to a conference, because Brenda did conferences and that, UFO at Woodbridge conferences, with people like Larry Warren, John Burroughs and Penniston and all of them, you know, that were witness to what happened down here. And I wanted to get to know her because I thought, well, you know, she really is in the know. She's probably about the most clued up ufologist.
Yeah.
Well, any of the hardcore ufologists in this country will tell you she's where it's at.
I mean, people say, why Rendlesham Forest? Why? Well, don't know. There's the Abbey. You know, there's Redwald, there's Tumuli, there's 2 Tumulis here, 2 big Tumulis. There's the bases and the 2 bases, the Woodbridge and the Bentwaters base. And we've had UFOs over top of Sizewell Power Station. It's not just Rendlesham.
My son was the first one to bring my attention to something in January 1995 over the Birmingham area. And what he drew for me was a typical like saucer-shaped object, and that led to my interest being developed, which has now lasted 27 years. And I was pleased to meet Brenda many years ago, and I can honestly tell you that although I can't give any answers, in fact who can, the wealth of information that is out there and is being kept from us, hasn't it? Kept from the public, and is really insurmountable. You can't deny the amount of stuff. At the end of the day, people just want an answer.
We arrived at the landing site, marked by a monument of the 1980 UFO.
On this side round here, Jim Penniston actually said he touched the craft and he felt these symbols on it, or he saw raised symbols, and they're on the side here.
I've seen the drawings that he did for it.
Yeah, and those are they, and
it was
probably as near a replication of what he actually saw and felt that they can get, really.
40 years have passed since the incident, but the mystery remains unsolved.
And then, of course, there's all the American servicemen. They're all, well, this happened, that happened. Colonel Holt weren't there. Well, Colonel Holt came in later on. He wasn't involved in it. You know, he was told what to say, and then a lot of the other guys said they were told what to say. There was a big incident happened and we had to cover it up with a UFO story.
This is the far end of the runway here. Just this fence, this perimeter fence that you've got along there. On the night that the craft came down, there was a helicopter that came down and picked something up and took it across that area to take it presumably onto the runway and bring it up to where they could deal with it. And it hit one of the runway lights at the far end, and it actually started to break the chain, so they had to drop it down in the forest, the other side of the runway. It's an area that we call it Area 1. It's changed so much over the years, since obviously 1980, and then some of the British witnesses that were actually witness to what happened down there saw people, presumably the American servicemen, putting a tarpaulin over whatever this was, covering it over, and then they came with a great big lorry or vehicles, I think, to pick it up the next day, I think.
So something happened, but just got to find out what. But Colonel Holt's own words, you'll never find out what's happened because it's well and truly buried.
We're respectful of it. It's a beautiful place to come, and we won't ever stop coming, will we? We've had some amazing times down here, absolutely amazing times. Things we've seen and amazing. I can't really explain them all in a few minutes, but we wouldn't just keep coming down here for no reason, it's a special place.